Get your tickets to see the Slep King live. Bobby Lee will be in Irvine, California at the Irvine Improv January 17th through the 19th. Schaumburg, Illinois at the Chicago Improv February 13th through the 16th. More at BobbyLeeLive.com. I don't normally do stuff like this, but I'm going to do it as for a friend.
Okay.
For some friends.
Okay.
Put that in when I'm doing it, okay? Also, go check out friends of the pod, Rory Scovel, Nick Youssef, and Freddie Scott as they follow Tool on tour and perform either the night before or after Tool. This January, they'll be in San Diego, Fresno, Phoenix, Houston, Austin, Dallas, Atlanta, and more. Go to nottoolband.com for tickets.
NotToolBand.com
for tickets.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do this. Girl, you. Oh, no, you're not girl. Boy, you. Yeah, boy.
Fucking boy.
Let's get married.
Does this go up or no?
Oh God, he's not. He's not picking up what I'm laying down.
I know, I love it.
Just giving you a hint.
What's going on?
Should I want to do that? Yeah,
across
that's
the
good.
sea?
That's good. All right, good. Thank you.
Jagged edge, babe.
I love jagged edges.
Let's get married. High school.
Jagged edges.
No one's getting me today.
Yes, we are. Don't get all sensitive.
You
No
love
one
jagged edge.
understands my-
Jagged edges.
Jack and Jews.
it.
Jagged Jews.
Jack and Jews.
Dude, I tried to poo earlier. Just now,
I
remember?
didn't smell anything.
Because nothing came out.
Oh, you were just
Hang
nervous.
on. I want to know how. This is what my question with you. Like for me, when I have to poo, by the time my ass cheeks hit the seat,
Yeah.
there's no question stuff's gonna come out my butt. It's never a will it or will it not.
Because your asshole isn't playing
No.
shadow games.
The
My asshole
sensation.
plays shadow games with me.
So you get the sensation and sometimes nothing comes out?
Same here.
Just now, I go, oh my God, I got to take a big dump.
He runs to the
I
bathroom.
walk in there and I squeeze, and I think I just unloaded a bunch in there, and I look down, it's gone.
That's called having an obstruction.
What is obstructing his
That's why you
butthole?
get
I have
the
a toy
angel
car
hair
in there.
pasta
I have a little toy
shit.
car in there.
Why?
Because my butthole's a racetrack.
I've always wanted a greyhound.
Okay, let's start.
Like a retired racing greyhound.
We can't use any of this.
We have to use all of it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm really getting into bossa nova. Stan Getz and Rodrigo Garlone
Ciao,
Rodrigo.
Gilberto.
Whatever.
Astrud.
Great. Those two are great. Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. It's a new me, Theo Wong. I'm Theo Wong now. You know how many fucking cocksucking comedians at the Comedy Store? It's just like, did you get that because of Theo? It's like, no, bitch.
Does he own it?
First of all, when an Asian gets a mullet, it's a completely different thing.
That's called a fucking health crisis.
No.
As a bad liver.
No, but
Crisis.
it's like 1970s. I have a machete. I'm in Saigon, and I'm ready to chop things up. Look, you know what I mean? When a white dude gets a mullet, it's Southern. It's, you know what I mean?
It's America.
It's America.
USA.
It's two different things. And it's also, what, there's 10 haircuts? I can't have one because, fuck it, I'm going to do a Hitler mustache too. You know what I mean? I can do whatever I want with my face and my hair because it's America. It's an open country, right? Look at yours. You have that Timothy McVeigh vibe always. That's your choice, right? Just don't blow anything up. You have a 1950s Elvis-y, flat face thing.
Yum.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
You, babe.
Oh, please don't get started
Beautiful.
on me. I'm having insecurities.
Island creature.
I haven't stopped eating for 3 weeks, guys. And no, I'm not pregnant.
She's
Whoa,
beefy.
Jesus! Why did
That's
you?
what you know. What he's been calling me lately.
Wait, why did you just throw that out there?
Because she
Because
wants me to
people
call her
will
beefy because she is.
People will assume, oh, you're eating. Maybe you have a fucking bun in the oven. But you know what? Every night he's not helping my my self-esteem. Every time he passes by me, he calls me the beef princess.
Yeah.
Is this a high school locker room?
No, he's like, wow, babe, looking really beefy.
Let me ask you something, okay?
That's kind of a compliment.
When you don't have prime rib in the house, and if you've never cooked prime rib in the house, and you smell it in your bed, it's beef time.
Wait, I smell like cow.
You just made that worse, dude.
Hold on, do I smell like cooked meat or or a live cow?
It's like medium rare.
Oh, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
That's high quality.
Yeah.
Hold on, do I really smell like a
No, I'm
beef?
kidding, babe. It's a comedy podcast, and we just throw things out.
You hurt my feelings.
No, there you go. You brought it up, right?
Well, you've been calling me beef for like 3 weeks.
Why have you been bullying her in the hallways?
What?
It's like a high school.
No,
I come back from yoga, he's like, nope, not less beefy. And you know what he said? And after we had our New
Why are you
Year's...
bullying?
I'm not bullying her.
And after we had our New Year's kiss, he goes, do you know what I want?
What?
He goes, do you know what I want this year? He's like, less beef, more you.
Jesus.
Yeah. Less beef, more you. And is that so wrong to ask for?
It's a good slogan.
I'm going to AA meetings. I'm sober 40 days.
All he's asking is less
I mean,
beef.
I just want less beef, my friend. I mean, and then
All right,
she's
I'll eat
super
less.
sick.
I am
And
super
yesterday, oh God, she was in the bed coughing, sniffing, trembling, and we're cuddling, and Harvey came out.
Oh, yeah.
The Weinstein came out.
He has this thing where it's like when
What?
I'm down and out is when he gets real horny for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, you know how sharks go for like a compromised
yeah.
fish? Like sharks will go for you if you look like a struggling fish. Like if you're a swimmer, if you're in the water and you're afraid of sharks, don't look like a floppy fish, right?
You're a baby gazelle.
Yeah, like I look like a baby gazelle. I'm down
Yeah,
and out.
I want to get it.
And he gets really horno for it.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
So I was rubbing my fucking pee-pee
Okay.
against her sick asshole.
And I was crying.
And she was crying.
Okay.
And I'm like,
My bones were aching.
and she's aching, shaking. I go, Harvey's in town. I always whisper that. Harvey's here. Oh,
And I cry more like, no.
he's in trouble.
No, he already got charged.
I know,
Or
but
he got
now in
arrested.
LA now he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, new rape accounts and yeah.
Two,
So yeah.
Why does he have a walker? I was confused by that.
It's the whole dude.
Is that like a sympathy thing?
Yes. For me, I'd go to the next level. I would do a limp. You know what I mean?
A voice box?
Oh yeah.
I didn't do it. It's not my fault.
See, every once in a while you have fucking clevers.
Harvey
That's what we have. Harvey time.
I don't,
Yeah.
Don't take that. Don't put it on camera.
Yeah.
My friend had a crush on a guy who got struck by lightning, so he talked like that.
Why'd you?
What?
He didn't have a voice box thing, but apparently he got struck by lightning, so he had a voice box.
Yeah.
I swear. And then she was at a party in
she.
like San Gabriel Valley or something, and he was really, really hot. And she got drunk enough to where his voice sounded like normal, I guess. So
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? If I had that voice box, I would also fart with it. I would use it everywhere. I would put it against my penis when I'm peeing.
Just as big.
It's dumb. It's dumb shit.
2020.
It is 20. Happy New Year, by the way. And honestly, I see life in HD. I walk out and everything's crisp and clean. I'm trying to be present. I'm trying to be mindful, and I'm dealing with. I honestly, the last September, October, November were the darkest times in recent years, and I feel like I'm out of the fucking tunnel. I'm out in the light. When I see you guys, I don't get angry. I used to get so angry when I saw you two specifically. I don't know what it was.
not Gilbert, especially that
Oh
guy.
my God. I used to get, when I saw your beady white fucking oppressive face.
Oppressive face.
Yeah. I used to get so angry where I'd have to go, just say hi to him. Say hi. And I would go, hi, George. And I would rip you apart. But when I saw you today, it was pleasant to see you.
A little bit. You closed the garage on him.
Oh, yeah, I had to do stuff. Yeah, because you were driving up, and I go, I'm going to close the garage on him.
I had a lot of things to pull. Like
Doesn't matter. I'm still going to do that stuff to
Five
you.
reps.
But there is more of a pleasant feeling that I have with you. I think partly it's because, when I was high, I didn't see Steve at all, my brother, and him and I have been hanging out, and it's been really fun. Khalyla and I have been communicating a lot better. I feel like there's growth there. I don't know much about you, but I do enjoy you a lot. You brought sandwiches to the house, and I really appreciate that. That's selfless and unlike you. No, it is like
It is like me.
But Gilbert's like one
like
of those LA bougie Asians now.
I got you that fancy.
Like he goes to like
know.
events and stuff and wears like suits with other Asians and he like, you know what I mean? They have their own, but we're like the grimy Asians, babe. And he's
Oh
like,
no, we get invited to shit. We got invited to the Daniel Day Kim Chinese New Year party. I can't go because I'm going to be in Irvine.
Daniel Day Kim hosted a Chinese New Year party?
No, he has one coming up.
Oh.
And we were invited. He called me directly and he says, "You want to go?" I go, "I'd love to go, but I can't go now."
no, but Gilbert goes to like private concerts.
Yeah, I'll go to a private concert with you too, babe. We can go. We just don't go.
You got to be less beefy for those events.
You're not allowed. Oh, hey, you're not allowed to call her that, my beef.
I told her that she made some gains in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Did I not say that upstairs?
That's like the first thing he said. He's like, whoa.
I thought she was lifting more.
Why?
Because you have more thigh meat and more back meat.
My ass meat? It's pretty juicy these days.
Harvey.
Harvey, oh God,
Harvey,
why do you do that to
juice.
her?
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. So, one of the events I had with my brother is I drove all the way to Walnut, which is where his girlfriend lives, and this is something I would never do.
Mm-hmm.
In torrential rain.
It was super raining hard. It was at midnight showing, and they wanted me to meet me at some dessert place in Walnut, and I drove in this rain, met them, Ailani and my brother, and then we saw Rise of Skywalkers. And I have to be honest, I gave the movie a B. What'd you give it?
I'll say B.
Right, and I'll tell you why. Because The Last Jedi was so disastrous, I thought, that there were too many questions that were never going to be answered, that I thought it was an impossible task to do the third movie. And I thought J.J. Abrams pulled it off to the best of his ability. Mm-hmm. It's still, as a whole, a terrible franchise.
The trilogy is weird.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it. You know, spoiler? Can we do spoilers? That's been out for a while.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert.
so.
Okay. The healing. What the fuck? If you could fucking heal,
Jedis could heal.
then Luke, when his hand got chopped up, remember he had bandaged it up and he was shivering? Remember when he was upside down in Cloud City? You were upside down and he was shivering? Heal your shit, friend. You have the ability, right? Maybe he wasn't evolved enough as a Jedi back then. Do you think that is?
And then I feel like Kylo, she should have healed him right when he died.
Right, dude. Go back and forth.
Back and forth, make out.
Yeah.
Die.
They could have come.
Yeah.
Yeah. That relationship? What do you think of that kiss?
Were you bothered by that? I saw it coming.
And I'm going to say something. It's
You
not.
hated it.
No, it's not going to be controversial. I'm not saying it for any controversy. It has nothing to do with the race. Just hear me out.
Wait, what?
Absolutely.
Just hear.
It has
hear me
everything to
out.
do with race. It has everything to do with race. Look at her face.
Hear me out. I just don't think that. I didn't believe the Finn and Rey, because I thought that Finn had a crush on her, and that was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with it. I just didn't. The relationship wasn't.
You know what they were trying to do?
What?
Was even before Rose and I think Finn was Finn and Poe, a gay relationship. That's what people were saying. But then Disney, they felt like, I think Disney was like, whoa, we're not ready for that.
Yeah, because I did think I did read that Poe was gay.
That's what people thought was going to be Finn and Poe, possibly.
Oh, yeah, I'm not into that either.
I'm into that.
But I'm also not into Finn and the chubby Asian either. Is that wrong to say? By the way, she's a great actress.
Love her.
I like her.
Not only is she a great actress, the kind of shit that people were saying online
Yeah, it's mean.
is so fucking mean. Listen to me, okay? This girl, great actress, right? If I ever have anything that I develop, if I could get her, I would get her. She's that good. Mm-hmm. The kind of things that people were saying, it's like, listen, you're a girl you land a Star Wars movie, you memorize the lines that they give you. You can't improvise. This is a fucking Star Wars movie.
Mm-hmm.
You do exactly what they say. The movie comes out. There's nothing. What can she do? You know, what can she? She can't fucking do anything. Everyone would do it, right? No, there's no one on planet Earth. Even if you're not an actor, they said to George, they said to you, we're going to give you 10 lines in the next Star Wars movie. Would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Everyone in the room. You too, right? Mm-hmm. So she does this movie, and then people are saying that all this fucking shit. It's like so mean and hateful. It's like, you know, did I like that part? No, but it's not her fault.
She read the script.
Yeah, she read the lines of the fucking thing. She's a good actress. You can tell. When you're watching The Last Jedi, you're like, oh, that she's fucking convincing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just I just didn't like the part, right? But like you fucking trolls out there, man, are so mean. You also, fine. You guys say things about me sometimes.
Did you read stuff
about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
I've read stuff about me. Why? You've read stuff
I've
about
read
me?
stuff about you.
Like what?
Like there's this. I was just scrolling through the internet.
Why
I found
are we
this.
trying to hurt
no,
each other
I just.
today?
I was reading on the internet and I found.
No, I can handle it. I'm a new man.
All right, so I was online.
Yeah.
And I saw this article called "TV Scene Stealers of 2019."
Uh-huh.
On that list was Alice from Batwoman, Lola from Big Mouth, Mo Collins from The Walking Dead.
She's got been a guest.
Killing it.
I love her.
Baby Yoda of The Mandalorian, the hottest meme right now.
Fantastic.
Right before him,
Yeah.
is Jin, played by Bobby Lee.
Now, who would troll me for that?
Wait, did he prompt you to say this?
No, I was scrolling. It was Google top search. beef.
Come on, beef. Yeah, all right, I'm blushing now. You fucking cocksucker.
I'm proud of you.
No.
I'm happy to be under.
I'm the one that told you.
I found it myself.
You lie.
Yeah, I found it myself.
You know I'm the one that told you.
My
and
Google
you just wanted me to fucking fool it.
I asked Jeeves.com.
I wasn't looking for a fucking. I was looking for a fucking compliment. You fucking gook. You fucker. All right. Right. And then you put beef in that fucking situation. It's fucking licks beef.
Licks beef.
Yeah, beef licks. Whatever the better thing is.
It's a cool list though.
Yeah.
It's a cool list.
Yeah.
To be part of.
It's funny because when the writer and producer sent me that link about, you know, I'm the scene stealer. And it's so funny because when I read things like that, I can't accept it. But bad shit online, some fucking guy who lives in Michigan or wherever, right?
Why is it always Michigan?
Because of George.
George. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Already,
Or how about some guy from Indiana. Is that better?
Okay.
Says like, you know, you're not funny. You know what I mean? I can't understand why people think you're funny, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I take that to heart. Some fucking loser. Yes, that's right. You're a fucking loser. All right? But then something good happens. So what I'm trying to do is be mindful and be authentic. And I want to really try to, you know what? Take the good things, but don't get too wrapped up in it. And the bad thing, don't get too wrapped up in it. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the thing. I've been trying to, I know it sounds hokey pokey and new agey, but I'm trying to do, I'm going to do yoga. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it.
Ooh.
What do you mean who? What do you mean who?
If
I don't know
doing,
yet.
No, if you're doing yoga, could you do some Muay Thai with us?
Well,
What?
let him start with yoga first.
Who does Muay Thai?
It's a more grounding thing, and he needs to ground.
Okay, fine, yoga.
Wait, who's doing Muay Thai with you?
Like me and like David and some of them, we've been wanting you to come out. And
Yeah.
Khalyla too.
Yeah,
Babylon
I can
baby.
only do Anderson Silva. Like, I want to get trained by the legit.
Sorry, Nick. Only Anderson.
Who's Nick?
Nick the
Nick-
ear,
Ear.
the guy with the big ears. He's a
Yeah,
fighter and
yeah.
trainer.
Oh, Nick Diaz? I'll do it from Nick Diaz. He knows.
Nick the ear.
Baby K, you've met him so much.
Oh, big fan.
Big fan. Nick.
Moin, 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 moin.
It's George's
I love
trainer.
it.
So if you
Oh, I
want a
lo-
body like George, I mean,
Not after my month off for Christmas and New Year.
Are you guys going strong, you and your woman?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm very happy for you. He has intercourse. It's strange, but
why does it bother you so much?
It doesn't bother me. I'm trying to get my mind wrapped around it. It's strange, but pure.
We
and
have
you know what? You deserve it.
intercourse.
What?
You and I have intercourse.
We have intercourse as well.
Harvey.
We have intercourse in weird ways, but I would still call it intercourse.
It is intercourse.
Yeah.
Because it's going into something.
In something.
Something.
Yeah.
It's something.
Bobby doesn't know. what's happening.
Beautiful vagina is what I wanted to say, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Ew.
I've been doing the no. You know what's very been difficult? Very difficult. Very been difficult.
What?
What? I know. I just wanted to say it clearly. You know what's been very difficult for me? Is I'm not watching porn. So I'm trying to masturbate through my mind. You know? So, but when I'm masturbating, sometimes I think of porn. Is that wrong?
No, I'm going to admit something. I used to think that that's what I wanted for you. Like, that, you just masturbate from imagination. But then somehow it makes me more insecure and hurts my feelings thinking that you would imagine real people versus porn stars. Like, that's a legitimate fear of mine. I'm like, oh, he's pulling from his real life now, his real life archive versus, just looking at random, like, no-name adult film stars, right?
But his imagination is pulling from you.
Oh, you think? No way.
Are you out of your mind? Have you lost your mind?
Trying to help you
Yeah,
out,
but
man.
that's not feasible.
Hey, man.
That's not feasible.
It's very
yeah.
That's bestiality. I'm a cow.
No, baby. Of course, I love you, and you're very sexy.
Don't
to
cover
me.
your face. Show
You're
the
very
world.
beautiful.
Show the world.
Yeah, show the world your beautiful
Show the
face.
world your face.
Come on, baby. Show the world.
2020, okay?
Yeah, 2020. I love you. Come on, babe.
Thank you.
I'm doing it for us. I'm not watching porn for
I
us.
respect that.
Because it's and I think these women that do porn, there's a lot of trauma that they went through. Some of them no, but for the most part, yes. You have your anomalies and exceptions. But a lot, and also I've made an agreement not to go to strip clubs, even though I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna even think about going. I have thought about going, like if I'm on the road, and like let's go to Baby Dolls in my mind, but I'm like I'm too tired or whatever. But that's not even an option because these women that not all of them, but a lot of them that work in these are women that have suffered a lot of pain, and some of them have drug use, and some of them it's just not healthy.
Sorry to interrupt, but we want to share some amazing sponsors with you guys.
Better help for your heart and your mind and your living. Da, 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 da.
That's the best.
It's the best one. BetterHelp will
Assess.
Okay, babe. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 24 hours. Let me tell you something right now. The therapy that I've been receiving has been a life changer for me. It really has been. It's dictated the direction of my life. It's taken the load off my back. I felt like I was carrying a Mack truck around, and now I feel free and light. Tell them more about BetterHelp.
I think this is also really convenient because, especially for someone like me, where I'm very particular about like who I see, and I had to shop around for a therapist all over LA. The fact that you can be matched to a therapist in under 24 hours and then see if you jive, and you can move on to the next if you don't jive. That's so convenient.
Very convenient. Also very affordable. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily. Visit betterhelp.com/belly. That's better, HELP, and join over 500,000 people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Special offer for TigerBelly listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com.
Better help for your mind and your body and your compatible living.
BetterHelp.com/belly.
Better help. Postmates for your mind and your body and your living ways.
Postmates.
No, there's no song for Postmates. I'll tell you why. Postmates is too special for me.
Oh.
I'd be a skeleton in my house with no nutrients or no lighting or nothing without Postmates because it's so convenient in your daily lives. We have work. We have to take care of our children and feed them and nurture them with titty milk and get it, and we have a lot of things that we have to do. And a lot of times you don't have the time to get stuff like food and whatnot. Tell them Postmates has saved my life. I get Jersey Mike's, I get Panda. you know what I mean, live pandas at my house. Not Panda Express.
Panda meat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever kind of delivery service all year round. Anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver. They're the largest on-demand network in the U.S. and offer delivery from all restaurants, grocery and convenience stores, and traditional retailers you could possibly want or need. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring you what you need within the hour. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Postmates will deliver anything to you. Download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use the code BELLY. That's the code BELLY for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with the code BELLY. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I'm going to say this. Where would we be without Ricky Gervais? Where would we be without Ricky Gervais? Did you see his opening monologue?
Ruthless. Love it.
It's not just ruthless. Here's what it is. It is what it is. It is. It is. This is it. This is it. What do I say a lot that the people make fucking memes of?
There's a
What
couple.
it is that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
The thing is this.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so how about this?
We're gonna trademark it.
I know, come on.
I know, but I want you to hit me every time I say that.
Nope.
Smack me in the arm as hard as you
It's
can.
who you are. It's the way you speak. Who cares?
How are we gonna sell the T-shirts if you don't?
Okay, what it is this.
Hey, we have some shirts in the making, so please keep saying
yeah. Okay.
Ricky, yeah.
Ricky
What?
Gervais.
So
Gervais.
this is it. As a comedian, you write jokes and you go, oh, I can't say that because it's so offensive, or it's gonna hurt them, or this and that, and it just shows you the freedom in which he does his art form by. It's completely fearless. He doesn't care about the consequences, and he's doing it in front of the elite Hollywood establishment.
And he has a beer in hand.
Yeah, he has a beer in hand, and he's just so. There's not anyone funnier, I don't think, when it comes to shying away from. I think Bill Burr kind of does it. Mark kind of does it. Rogan does it. I have a story about Rogan in a second. Remind me. But what he did on the Golden Globes was just, and he's done it every time. Every time he does the Golden Globes, I
feel
always
like he doubled down this year.
He doubled
He
down,
really,
yeah.
he especially the whole like Jeffrey Epstein thing. Like he didn't kill himself and then he followed up with, "Oh, I'm sorry, he was your friend."
yeah. I mean,
that's actually true. Like, he's basically calling out
There's
Hollywood for their fucking
photos.
bullshit.
yeah. Even how light the DiCaprio joke was, he followed up with Prince Andrew,
Which is fun.
and he furthered it.
Yeah,
It's
he
like
doubled down.
He
each
doubled
time.
downs. The Judi Dench joke, which they bleeped, was insane.
That's
made me laugh so hard.
funny.
It's insane.
And then you thought it was already bad because you have an image of Dame Judi Dench like eating her own pussy, right? But then he doubles down by like coughing and saying, "Ooh, like fur balls."
Right.
She's old school.
She's old school. And then he triples down,
What is that?
and he attacks the companies.
Yep.
Right?
Hollywood.
Apple, when they're, what's it, the CEO?
Sweatshops, yeah.
He was there, right?
He was
like-
there.
Yeah. And it's like, he's in the fucking room and you'd said it.
Yeah.
And all these streaming devices, these gigantic companies do have sweatshops and whatnot across the country. And it's just crazy that he said it to their faces and he doesn't care.
Yeah, and I love that he was like, "Get up here, receive your little small award, and fuck off. Don't share any of your political bullshit."
And then people
God.
started doing their political bullshit.
Yeah, it's starting
Yeah.
to get seriously like.
I mean, when Joaquin's about the animals, I get it.
Well, Joaquin said the same. I loved what he said up front. He was like, "Who gives a shit? This is like, we all know that this is like a bullshit award show. This doesn't mean anything.
None of
us
are
It's just-
competing.
Yeah,
That's what
none
he
of us
said.
are competing. It's just people making money off of this pretend competition. Right?
Yeah. Really, there's no 5 categories and 5 people contestants in that? Because I don't watch the whole thing.
There are, but he's just saying, like, what's the point of it?
Yeah.
Like, we're all good.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
making a statement to them like, this is all a joke.
It's a joke. Everyone's good. Yeah. And everyone has their own muscles that they do. People. Brad Pitt, for instance. I think he's a great fucking actor, and he deserves his Golden Globe. I think he is. Did you ever see that fucking Coen Brothers movie?
Which one? Burn After Reading?
Burn After Reading.
He's so fucking funny in that. My brother and I made my brother and I watch it in Arizona, and my brother and I were laughing so hard at his scenes. He is very funny, and in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's also very funny in it. So is Leo. He's incredible in it. But let's talk about Joe Rogan real quick.
Yes.
Wait, we have to congratulate. I know that the Golden Globes, we just shit on it, but Awkwafina did win Best Actress.
Oh.
I think that's something to be proud of since.
Awkwafina was a guest, and she'll probably do it again on TigerBelly. She's our family member. And honestly, there are those Asian people, if they became successful in that way, that I would go into a rage. And I'm sorry, that's my honest...
What's the list?
I'm not going to tell you. But that's my honest opinion. She is not one of them. I swear to fucking God, when she won that thing, I was like, oh, God, thank God, because she's so good.
Good for her, yeah.
I love her. John Cho, if he ever won anything, I'd be so fucking happy for him. I love him so much.
Like Process of Elimination, keep telling us who
Keep
you'd
telling
be
us
happy
who the
for.
positive ones are.
Oh, if Daniel Day Kim ever won an Emmy or anything like that, I would like nut in my pants and do a jog around my little backyard, right? And I would tongue kiss my cats, okay? If Margaret Cho ever won anything, you know what I mean? I would fucking drill a hole in the wall and fuck it.
I knew it.
Why is everything...
I was going to poo in it, but fuck it, right? Who else? If Jimmy O Yang ever won anything, I'd be jealous.
Oh, okay.
But I love him.
We were going to do Process of Elimination.
No, he's not one of them, though.
He's not one of them.
He's not one of them. That's why I said I love him.
Yeah.
But I would be a little jealous because he's younger, you know what I mean? But I think that there's something very interesting about him. What else does my list go to? If Sandra Oh won anything, yes.
Well,
If
she's won stuff
she's
already.
That's congratulations.
Killing you, bitch.
Congratulations. You deserve it. Grace Park, congratulations. Okay.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
That's all your information you get, guys.
That's the only information that you get. Oh, here's another one. Ronnie Chang Chang. I love him.
Ronnie Chang?
Is this his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Daily Daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. But those are the ones. I think that's about it. Shang Wang. Okay, that's it.
Oh, he's great.
I love him. So I don't know where I said this about Joe Rogan, but I said that I get intimidated by him. Did I say that here?
Yes,
Multiple
you said
times.
it multiple times.
It's a compilation.
They made a
I feel like people could make one from different podcasts.
well, somebody did because. So Saturday night. So this is what I've been doing. When I go to the Comedy Store, and there are like. Obviously, there are people above me in this pay scale and in terms of the world of comedy. I know who's below me, and I treat them accordingly. Okay, not mean,
Yeah.
but
Don't die.
but I'm not intimidated. There are also those that I felt made it that didn't deserve it, but that's just my opinion, and I treat them accordingly. But there are those that I respect and I'm intimidated by, and Rogan and I think Mark Maron maybe and Bill Burr maybe. Although I'm friends with all three of them. Okay, but I like to be open and say that I can't truly be myself. I think more with Mark now because he's well aware of what I've been going through and he's reached out. What a nice guy. But so Joe was there with his wife Saturday night. And he was driving away from the store, but then he backs up. He sees me. He gets out of his car. He goes, "What's up, fucker?" I go, "Hi."
When was the last time you saw him?
I see him every night.
Oh, so you see him all the time.
Yeah, but I always hug him. I leave.
Oh.
So I go, "Hi," and he goes, "So what? Why are you intimidated at me?" I go, "I'm not."
That.
What? I'm not beef. No, I go, I'm not. He's like, I heard you, somebody gave me a clip or a couple clips. And he goes, "I love you. You know that, right? I fucking think you're so funny and I love you so much." And then, you know what I realized what it was? It's a Korean thing. And I'm going to say this, I think that's what it is. Because in the Korean culture, your elders, you have to respect them. And I have that respect for him. Not only is he a great stand-up, but he also, I was associated with Mencia back in the day because of the video that came out, because I used to open for Mencia a lot. And, during that time, it was very uncomfortable with me and Rogan and that group of guys, Red Band and whoever might be around that circle at the time. And so I kind of built from the ground up a relationship with them over the fucking 15 years, right? And now I feel like I've gained the respect of, comics and whatnot. Anyway, but I get, I don't want to be intrusive. When I respect somebody like that, I don't want to be intrusive, because when he shows up, comics just crowd around him, right? And he plays, and I just don't. Why would I be there? I say hi, I hug, I get out, right? But by him saying that was so gracious. It really was really gracious. He's like, I want you on the show. When can you do it? This and that. So I'm going to do it. And I'm now really confident about doing it. I think I know now that I can do it. I can do anything. If Ellen DeGeneres had a podcast, I wouldn't be intimidated. When I did Kate Hudson and Oliver, I'm not contaminated. It's just Rogan.
You said contaminated.
Did I say that?
It might have been contaminated.
Okay. I made a mistake.
But we're all
You're
contaminated, so it's
You know what?
okay.
I'm tired of the shame. I'm tired of. You know what?
I just
I'm not going to
giggled.
allow
I
the
thought it
shame.
was a
The new
great.
Bobby
It's like
Lexicon.
Asian shame.
New Bobby Lexicon.
Asian shame.
Yeah. Don't ever say lexicon. I once dated a guy who his handle,
The trigger word.
he thought he was a wordsmith and his name was Alex, so he called himself a lexicon. And it was the grossest thing ever.
What's
He was like,
what's this lexicon mean?
it's like your archive of words, right, George?
Yeah.
It's part of it's
Your
like
vocabulary?
Like a,
Your
Oh, I'm not
vocabulary.
lexicon
it's
then.
almost
No, you got lexicon words.
Like what words?
You just drop words sometimes.
I make it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have a very wide
contaminated.
Well, I think the reason why I do it is because there was a time when I would shame myself if I said something wrong, or if I was on a podcast early on, I would try to think about how to say something correctly. But then I'm like, I don't care.
But you speak so clearly and well. I have problems with prepositions, like to, with, of, under, above. Like, if, for instance, what's the word
Just
that you would use when you say match blank, match me blank you with, right?
Uh-huh.
I say to. I match
To you.
Yeah, match me to you. And I'm like, no, it's with. Why do I do that? I my prepositions are all over the place, and I get really.
I've
I feel
never
the same
noticed
way
this.
as
I've
you.
never
noticed
noticed that
that.
about you.
Oh my God, it's not good. I have I thought I had like a firm handle on the English language, and I say a lot of things wrong. Like, what was the recent one or a couple where I was like, oh my God, I've been saying it this way for so long, and I feel shame the same way you do. So I know that feeling. So I will never shame you again for contaminated.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I used to say register.
What does that mean?
is that?
Register.
Oh.
I thought court
I had a
gesture.
wrong emphasis on the wrong syllables all the time.
My dad says that so often. Is that a Filipino thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what Filipinos do. Register. It's like Juliana the other day. She's been getting really into documentaries, right? And she says documentary.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I used to say laboratory.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, sorry to interrupt. We have amazing sponsors we want to share with you.
If you want to call your friend, if you want to call your family, use Mint Mobile.
Bum, bum.
If you're still using one of the big wireless providers this year, have you asked yourself what you're paying for? Have you? Fucking ask yourself. Between expensive retail stores, inflated prices, and hidden fees, you're being taken advantage because they know you'll pay. Enter Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile. Enter Mint Mobile.
Enter Mint
Mobile.
Mobile, period.
Mint Mobile. That's funny. Mint Mobile provides the same premium network coverage you're used to, but at a fraction of the cost because everything is online. Mint Mobile saves on retail locations and overhead, then passes those savings directly to you.
Fun fact, Mint Mobile makes it easy to cut your wireless bill down to just $15 a month.
I've been using it for the last 6 months. Been great coverage, great product. Love it.
When you're
easy to switch too.
Wait, would you compare it to the same, like, as having, like, Verizon, say, for instance, like when you're out in the desert and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Same?
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, you can mountaintops.
If
You're in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
there you go.
Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile.
To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/belly. That's mintmobile.com/belly. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/belly.
Calm your mind. Calm. Calm is something that I use. I can't, honestly, it's something that I use. I didn't know that this was an ad that we were doing. But let me tell you guys something right now. This is straight from my heart. I've slept 10 times better with this fucking thing. Right? It has, the soundscapes is what and this is going to sound crazy, but I sleep to the city noise.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, what does that sound like?
Bonk, bonk, like city streets. This is what I sleep to. Hold on.
Bobby actually has that on his phone.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I think of?
Yeah, what does it remind you of?
That I was like remember in the Dark Knight, where that guy gets hitched to his ankle and he gets lifted up
Yeah.
and he gets dropped. That I was that guy and I passed out on the street and I'm sleeping.
That's calm to you?
Yeah, it's so calm to me.
I like the rain.
Yeah, they have other things too. If you have,
They have a million things, but that's my thing.
if you have
That's his
a different idea of what
Yeah. No, it has. Listen. It has ocean waves. It has all the standards.
I like
right?
rain. Rain's the best. 'Cause
No,
our
but-
room is so dark, so when I put the rain sounds, I always imagine that it's raining outside.
But this is raining in the city. So now this is raining in the city. So I'm not same character, but it's raining on me.
But don't they have like
They do. They have Geordie LaForge. They have Geordie LaForge from Star Trek Next Generation, LeVar Burton. And it has Matthew McConaughey telling stories. And, it's his stories of all right. It's me, Matthew. It's really great.
Wait, have I been saying Matthew McConaughey wrong the whole time? It's he?
McConaughey.
Matthew
McConaughey?
McConaughey. It doesn't matter.
It's on calm.
Listen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter how you pronounce it. Honestly, calm has changed my sleeping patterns. What time do I wake up now?
Oh my God, earlier than me, you guys.
Earlier than her, I wake up because I get yes,
every
because I
day.
get really good rest from calm.
He goes to bed by 1 every day.
Yeah.
Damn.
To tell them more.
Guys, for listeners of the show, Calm is offering a special limited time promotion of 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/belly. That's 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. And new content is added every week. Get started today at calm.com/belly. That's calm.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Think you're speaking of documentaries. Do we talk
Don't
about
Fuck
Don't
with-
Fuck with Cats?
Well, we've been talking about Luca Magnotta on here for
I know,
a
but
couple
did you see
years
Don't
now.
Fuck with
What's
Cats?
that one?
Oh my God. Did you
Right.
see it?
So
No,
you-
I've heard about it. I need that next on my list.
Oh, I know we know about it. I know you know about it.
No,
we
I know
we've
we
talked
know
about
about
it,
it.
but
We've
it's
talked about
it's
it a
not
lot.
it's still watching it. It just makes it just so much more visceral, like
More depraved.
so much depraved. Basically, it's been out for a while, so fuck it. It's about Luca Magnotta, some Canadian skinny white dude who
Idolized American Psycho.
yeah, but he
Christian
also
Bale's
wanted to
character.
become an actor and get into show business without the talent. And he would audition for things, couldn't get anything because he just doesn't have it. And so then he is so narcissistic and evil and psychopathic that he started killing cats online.
Videotaping himself.
So the first one was he put 2 kittens in a
Ziploc.
plastic bag and then sucked the air out of the fucking bag and he put it online.
It's like streaming on Live Leak or something.
Yeah, Live Leak.
Yeah.
And then a group of, just enthusiasts out there, not cat killing enthusiasts, but people that are there for love cats.
Yeah.
started banding together on Facebook and trying to investigate and trying to find this guy. And then he drowned a cat as well.
But his identity had not been, obviously exposed.
I don't want to get completely into it because I want people to watch it. And I'm going to say this because I know Mark Maron loves his cat. He just lost a cat. And I've been telling him to watch it. I said it twice. You got to watch it. He's like, so the cat stuff, they don't show it in the documentary. They show the beginnings of
the
it.
picture, and that's the part I couldn't even
It's very difficult to watch. It's very difficult to watch. This guy is a piece of fucking human garbage. He really is. And I'm trying not to be violent, right? But if there's a hell, there's a special place for this fucking piece of shit. But
you also then realize that it runs deep, and his mother is just as fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah, you don't behave like that without, a past, And his mother is a fucking witch.
Yeah.
Let's just put a Canadian witch. Let's just say that.
Does he kill a human at some point?
Yes, fuck not.
Okay,
We've
I
talked
know. I was
about-
trying to remember if it's the
Not
Asian.
only
Yeah, it is.
Oh, so it's
the
that
Asian
story.
guy, that guy.
Yeah.
He killed him on like a live video. Yeah.
And so what he puts out, in an ad, Craigslist, that I'm shooting a movie, and this Chinese guy, and answers it. It makes me so angry because I couldn't get an audition. I would see it.
You're so dumb.
I mean, there's so little Asian parts. You know what I mean?
Diversity.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. No, sorry, I had to say it. But he, and I'm going to say something very controversial. And don't blush. Yeah, put it down.
Okay.
Lick your feather pens.
Yeah. So, a lot of people online on Twitter or whatever have said, how come people are more mad about, the cats and not the Chinese guy that died, right? Because the cats didn't have any fucking options. They didn't choose to be there, right?
Answer an ad like, "Oh, looking for cats for."
No, yeah, and a cat didn't call
Like-
and go, "Hey, meow, yeah, I want to be in your short film,"
Yeah.
right, or whatever, right? But it's like, I haven't been in a lot of movies, but I've been in a few.
You got a list.
Yeah, you ask for a script.
No, babe. May you rest in peace.
No, I may you rest in peace. And what happened to you, right? But there are some things that he should have done.
Cautionary tale.
A cautionary, yeah. If you don't get a movie off of, Craigslist.
True.
Number one.
But I think that he responded to it more as knowing that there would be a chance for like a hookup. That's the way I read it.
Oh,
where
it's
was
sexual.
like-
Romance.
Yeah, there was some sexual innuendo there where he was like, okay, he was probably trying to, meet somebody, which is like so many people do that. We do that whole day, every day. These
Yeah.
dating apps and whatnot.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't even know why I said that. Because his parents, it's awful. Oh, boy, why did I say that? Don't cut it out.
Make it louder.
Make it louder.
Make it louder.
What did you guys do for Christmas?
I went to the mountains in Georgia, and I got sick for 5 days.
Oh, sounds like a delight.
It was so fun. Everyone had fun playing board games. I was in bed.
That sounds so fun.
Were you sick?
He's sick now.
Oh, you weren't
sick
sick
now.
during the break.
No.
No. I
She's
was
sick now.
working really hard for Christmas. I had to prepare this
It's an
entire
obsession.
house for
It's an absolute obsession.
Yeah, I saw your guys'
what
annual.
Christmas was my obsession.
You
that's
love it.
not-
You look like you have pure joy.
I'm Dr. Pure Joy. I mean, I
Dr.
love
Pure
it.
Joy.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't do shit for it.
I say.
I show up.
Well, there's
But
this
you're-
one thing that he does, and we explain what you do for the
Bob
Bonanza.
Bonanza. Bob Nanza.
with Bob. Oh, I think I know.
So what I do is this. I ask how many people are coming over. So we had, 19,
Yeah.
20. And I said, okay, so I buy 20 gifts. And I wrap them. Some of the gifts are great. Some of them are the worst gifts you could get.
Like on both ends of the spectrum.
Right. So in my Bob Nanza I wrapped a PlayStation 4,
Jesus, why?
An
I
iPad.
should have stayed in LA.
an iPad.
Fuck.
Right? And then some of the boxes is a rock. The other one was
Gift card for
gift card for
$0.
nothing. So it's a gift card they turn on as zero for nothing.
So you had to buy an empty gift card?
Yeah. Then I have some gift cards that are worth stuff, like $150 to
God.
Urban Outfitters.
But the rules are, if you approach Bobby's Bobnanza box,
Yeah.
or he lays out the gifts in front of you, you can't shake, you can't touch. So if your finger lands on it, that's the gift.
That's the gift that you get.
That's the
right?
game, kind of.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Right. So some people were like so stoked. Like Steve's girlfriend got the PlayStation.
God damn it.
And she couldn't believe it.
Juliana got the iPad.
Juliana got the iPad. And then some people got rocks. And there was a Donald Trump can opener Donald Trump mints that I got in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, the mints.
That we couldn't find to put. God damn it, we couldn't find it, but then we found it later. You know what I mean? But I wish that was a part of it as well.
But his mom came down for Christmas, so I was a first in how long? How
Ever.
long's it been?
So my mom. My mom has never had a Christmas like that. You know, during Christmases in the last 10 years of her life, she's still alive, but my dad had a stroke, so he was paralyzed, and she just became a nurse for 10 years, digging shit out of his ass. No gifts, no tree, no we'd call her a Merry Christmas, but nothing. So she comes to this house, and she sees all these new people, and she sees the trees and the gifts and the fun and games and the food and the laughter, and she really, really enjoyed herself. Khalyla's mom and my mom met for the first time.
That's a
So
scary
that was the first
duo.
time.
Yeah,
Scary duo.
and they're scary together.
They really hit it off.
I think they're going to rub vaginas.
Yeah.
Start scissoring.
And then they
Yeah.
started inviting each other, like, okay, come see me in Arizona, okay? And they were like making plans and stuff. I'm like, that's fucking
They took photos with face to face, touching faces.
That's cute.
It's
That's
cute
really
as fuck.
That's cute.
Yeah. It was probably the best Christmas I've ever had,
That's awesome.
because it's not just because I'm sober again, all that stuff. That has a lot to do with it, but I was the first time truly looking forward to and open to this idea, because Khalyla works so hard on it. 3 trees we have in the house.
Wait, did you really have 3 trees?
Yes. 3 trees, stockings.
And then I didn't get back.
Like a Macy's?
Here's the thing, like we didn't get back into town until the 21st of December. So between the 20 and we celebrate on the 24th. So I had 3 days to prepare the whole house, and I think I did a bang up job.
Looked good.
Thanks.
Not only did she do a bang up job, it was the right people came over, and hopefully next year, because when I first was sober back in the day, I would have a birthday party and would bring AA people too, and because I drifted away from members of Alcoholics Anonymous for so long, that I didn't invite people to anything, because I just wasn't involved. But I'm so involved right now that I think that's going to be incorporated into it as well. I'm trying to be more. I go to the Comedy Store and I talk to doormen.
Wait, you didn't before?
No, I used to go, "What's up, fatty?"
Yeah.
Like Dylan, he's a fat gay guy. Well, you fat full of cum?
Fat.
I mean, like just so mean. You know what I mean? When you cry, does cum come out of your eyes?
Yeah.
Just like real mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this time now it's like, how are you? How was your Christmas?
Do you feel like you're working there, or are you actually enjoying the conversation?
I'm trying to connect with everyone, even fans. When people come up to me, oh God, something happened terrible the other day.
Terrible?
Yes. If you're listening, ma'am, ma'am, lady, you're so cute. Let me say something, okay? I go up on stage last week. It's dark in the OR, right? And there's a girl wearing a TigerBelly t-shirt in the front row.
Okay.
But it's so dark that it looks like a dude at first with long hair. So what's up, bro? I like the TigerBelly t-shirt. She goes, what do you mean? Bro, I'm a girl. And then I blushed. I go, I'm so sorry. And the whole set, I thought about it. I didn't even go back. I didn't even go back to her and go, it was so dark in here. Like,
That's not offensive. Like, I've been called mistakenly like a dude my whole
You feel
life.
bad about that?
If she
never
wasn't
feel
wearing
bad.
a TigerBelly t-shirt, I wouldn't give a fuck.
No, but who
But
cares?
I know, but
I don't think that's something you should feel bad. I thought.
But then she out loud said, "Forget about it. Just move on."
She was like,
She said
stop
that
being a pussy.
Yeah, during my set, I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, "Forget about it. Fucking tell your joke."
Exactly. 'Cause
Yeah. And I was like, all right. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry.
good on her
Yeah.
because it didn't. I'm sure it didn't affect her at all.
Yeah, but here's what it is that
You're more tender.
it's not that. It's I just feel so much shame. Like I don't want to hurt people's feelings because, and I think it. Here we go, but with the fucking therapy again. But you know, I lived through so much trauma, right? That whenever I vowed never to be like my dad growing up. I remember praying. I didn't really believe in God, but as a kid, going, I don't want him to die. I hate him so much, right? And I don't ever want to be like him, right? So that when I perceive that I hurt anyone's feelings, I get overly sensitive and I get overly like, you know what I mean? I need to fix this, right? And that's so unhealthy, right? It's just like, move on, Bob. You made a mistake. It's like whenever I make a mistake, I punish myself. I can't do that anymore. So keep the fucking everything in. I said, even the fucking Maluka Malanado shit. All right, keep it all in, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah. I
And
said,
you know,
yeah.
and what she did, I forgot to say this.
What?
Why are you attacking me
I'm gonna take
now?
something that you fucked up on.
Oh my god.
I was so
Do
rageful.
you know what this is, Khalyla?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
You're sweating.
'Cause this is the first time he does.
No, you know what it is. I'm gonna tell you when I tell you what it is. You know what it is.
It's probably retaliation for you calling me a cow for 3 weeks.
No, it's not.
That is
It's because this is before cow. This is
Okay.
before beef.
This is
It's
pre-beef.
pre-beef.
Pre-
Yeah,
beef.
pre-beef. So in December, I go to
This is a long time ago.
I go to Hawaii to do another Magnum PI. This time around,
I know what it is.
Now you know what it is?
you know what it is.
I know.
So Khalyla goes, I'll go. I won't be in the way. You know, you just do your thing.
Hey,
This and that.
excuse you.
I'm not- can I
Excuse you,
finish?
sir. No. Before you say that.
Why are you
that's
getting so offended? I
That's
didn't
so
say anything.
fucking rude is because when you were going through your institution
Yeah.
and then after that you had told me I don't want to be alone. I need actual physical support.
And I want that.
And don't say that I tried to like hitchhike.
No,
fucking
you
trip
weren't
to
hitchhiking. No, I
Hawaii.
was there. I needed you there.
I was there.
I know. All right. That's
I
came
would
out
have
wrong.
much rather stayed
It
home and
came out
prepared
wrong.
for Christmas.
It came out wrong.
Communication, everyone.
It's communication. It came out wrong. I'm sorry.
You-
All right.
Okay.
I needed her there for support.
Yeah.
I really did, and I like when she's there.
But what's the joke story?
It's not a joke story. This is what she did. Okay. So.
I defend you, whatever it is. I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah. So
It was a mistake for sure, and I've apologized.
I know. Can I say it? Oh, do you
go
mind not
ahead.
to say it?
Go.
Oh, no, you look uncomfortable.
Yes. So so when I'm on that show, they pick me up at 5:30 in the morning, and I don't come home until 8 or 9 at night. And literally, I'm in every scene. Not only am I in every scene, I have every other line.
Like 12-hour day.
And it's so much. So, and also I can't really eat when I'm shooting because I get like, I'm just concentrating. So at nights, I would get 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. So one night I was so tired. I had such a big day the next day. And I just got to get to sleep. And I get to bed around 9. 2 in the morning, I hear this. Hello? This is her on the phone at the front desk. Hello? So yes. There's a green blinking light in the room. Right? So I'm right. Remember now.
Let me picture it.
I had to get up in 3 hours. Right? I just got into bed. Right? And I'm like, oh, just let it pass. Let it pass. So I don't know what it is, but there's a green blinking light. We need to bring somebody in there immediately.
What?
So next thing I know, I have fucking Hawaiian man. There's a Hawaiian man in the room. Now I'm up. I'm in the outside smoking. Going, I'm gonna kill this lady. You know what I mean? I was so angry, and I just said to her, "Why did you?" But then she goes, "I don't know why, but why did you do it?" Why did you?
Wait, what was it?
Wait, what
Well,
was
I'm
it?
actually curious.
It wasn't a green blinking light. It was a red blinking light.
That's dangerous.
And I have fear.
It was a green blinking light.
I have.
It was a
fear
green blinking light, by the way.
of carbon.
There was no red blinking
Okay,
light.
so let me explain myself.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Each night, by the way, that he would come home really tired, I would shut the lights. I would light a candle.
She
I
did.
would like make sure that he was fed. Like I did everything. But once in a while, I do have like in the middle of the night. Not. It's actually more frequent now than ever. I have like these weird panic attacks, and it's always I don't know where it stems from, but I'll wake up and I'll find something in the room that I'm panicking over. It just turns out that this was one of those nights. I woke up in a sweat and I fixated on this blinking light, and I have this like irrational fear of carbon monoxide. Like the first week that I slept here, I woke up, I stayed up every night, and I kept asking my sister because she spent a few days here with me. I was like, "Do you think we're inhaling carbon monoxide?" I don't know why this irrational fear for it, but I think that's how I'm gonna die or something. So I woke up in the middle of the night, panicked, and I probably saw it blinking red. So I pick up the phone very quietly. I swear to you, and I was like, "Hello."
No.
Is this her time? Is
and
this her
that's
turn?
what I
Is this
said.
her turn?
I didn't ask someone to come. I was like, "So there's a light blinking in our room from the fire thing?" And I was like, "I don't think it's anything serious, but can you just confirm that it's supposed to be blinking?" And they were like, "No, we have to get up there for security purposes." I was like, "No, you don't have to because my husband's sleeping." And they were like, "No, ma'am, I'm sorry. We're sending someone up right now." I was like, "Oh, no."
It's like
So I
a
was
panic
like,
room.
and I was like, "Please."
Oh, that sounds so sweet.
So I was like, "Please come up really quietly. I'll be waiting at the door."
She's being really quiet though, dude.
But it's...
Dude.
The guy didn't wake him up. It was my tiny little mouse voice that woke him up.
Yeah. This is what I hear.
What do you hear?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Green blinking light. You can come up here. That's what I hear. Now, that's probably not what happened.
I was so conscious.
All right, but I know that's probably not what happened, but that's what I interpreted.
Yes, you perceived it that way.
Yeah, and so oh my God, I had never.
Mind you, this hotel, every time we've stayed there, has always had some weird like alarm issue, and they would have firefighters come in there. The next day, the alarm went off randomly in the middle of the night again.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy, but I'm also crazy. So please forgive me.
Yeah, but baby, don't ever do that again.
I know.
Okay.
That's
all.
why he like uninvited me to the next Hawaii trip.
But you're coming back now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What if there's a light and someone needs to?
Yeah. What if I die from carbon monoxide?
You know what? Better safe than sorry. That's what I live by.
Yeah. But that happened there. But I really, and I don't care what you guys say about Magnum PI. I really enjoy it.
Who's saying anything?
You're on a list for it.
Yeah, that he just randomly found
I
in the front page of
really
Google.
enjoy working on that. Okay. But I don't think that I could ever do a show in Hawaii.
I thought you wanted to do a show in Hawaii.
But I can't do TigerBelly then.
Yeah, if he lives there for like 3/4 of a year, he's not gonna be able to do this. My vote is no.
Yeah. So don't even offer Magnum.
I'll fly out every week.
Please don't.
Okay.
Would you? Okay, let's suppose honestly.
I'm thinking of actually going to Hawaii for my surprise my sisters for her birthday when you're in Hawaii.
Well, she lives there?
No, she lives here. I'm gonna take her. She's never been.
Yeah, I mean, if
Really?
honestly,
Oh my God! Please come while we're there, because I'm so lonely
Can we-
during the day.
She doesn't listen to this. Oh, did she edit this?
No.
Okay, good.
And I met the nicest. I did yoga in Hawaii, and it was so embarrassing because I did a level that I wasn't supposed to do, but that was the only class available in the time frame. So I went to this like really a pretty hard yoga class, and right next to me was this guy who was fucking killing it. And I was struggling. I couldn't even do a fucking handstand, nothing. And these people were amazing. But afterwards, he was like, and I was looking like absolute trash too. But he was like, "Hey, like I'm a huge fan," and I'm like, "Oh my God."
There's a lot of TigerBelly in Hawaii. I learned that.
But he was really nice. Shout out to Aaron Lewis. Not from Stained, but just Aaron Lewis from Hawaii.
So you get offered a movie for 6 months in Hawaii. You're not taking it?
well, a movie, yeah. But here's because I'm starting one with Santino as well.
Yeah.
So, I put podcasts, I think, before anything else because it's where my real fans are. I get a lot of like Mad TV, which is cool, but, I think the sleepers out there and the people that I really, truly, I've said this before, there's a connection. I think that's more important to me now in this new phase of my development as a human being, right? To connect with people that truly know who I am, because I get like TigerBelly fans are like, how's your mom?
Yeah.
Instead of going, can I get a photo? Right? Matt TV, whoop whoop. You know what I mean? Well, hey bro. It's usually that. Hey bro, Matt TV, bro. Right? But now it's like, TigerBelly fans like, how's Steve? How's your mom?
Care there. Yeah.
There is a level of care there that I really is Khalyla here? I get a lot of that.
Oh.
Instead of like going, can I get a photo or autograph? It's more like, where is Gilbert here too? Sometimes you.
Sometimes you, George.
Sometimes George. Yeah. Some people will scream out still. George has a pink dick.
Classic.
It's a classic, because it's true. But sleepers. I have a message to you. Number one, stop asking me if I'm going to do a special, because I'm doing one.
Yeah. There's episodes out there.
But stop asking.
I know,
Okay.
but that's humor what Juliana asked you like a week ago, my niece.
What did she ask?
She doesn't speak unless spoken to, ever.
Yeah.
She's very shy, very introverted. This is like she asked Bobby, at dinner. She goes, Tita Bobby, why don't I see you on Netflix?
Okay. Okay. Number one, fuck you. Number one, I'm on an animated show I'm a regular on that's coming out in Netflix, okay, with Brett Gelman from Love and Andrew Daly and a bunch of other people. Lizzie Kaplan is the lead. So, so I've been recording that, and it's really the funniest animated thing I've ever done. I went in with Howie Mandel and Joe Coy to pitch that show in Netflix.
Nice.
But so that being said, what are we doing on time?
We are over an hour, sir.
That was fun.
You're sweating. Are you okay?
No, because it was something that I really, really had to get off my chest because every person says it.
It must be annoying.
And it's not annoying. It's just I get it. I understand. I understand. Okay. But the world has to understand that this thing that we're doing here, right, isn't some side project bullshit. This is real. And I can see it when I'm on the road. I can see it when it comes to when I walk around in life, right? Thank you so much for supporting us. I really appreciate it,
Dude, they're everywhere. I was at a Black Friday line waiting to pick up a hard drive, and some guy got up so close to me I got nervous, grabbed my shoulder, and said, "No socials papaya."
See, there we go.
It's every time.
Yeah. And it's nice.
It's very cool.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I love you.
George, I love you. Khalyla, I love you.
I love you, I said.
I love you
Okay.
too.
I didn't feel it, but okay, it's fine. All right. Unhelpful?
Unhelpful advice with Bobby and Khalyla.
Hey, Slep King and company and queen. I'm a 20-year-old guy from England, and I've been dating a 26-year-old lady for the past 5 months. It's even on and off hard times, but recently the hard times have been more frequent. She recently threw a rope at me and told me to hang myself.
Oh my.
I took it for the fact that she's an ass when she drinks whiskey. The next day she apologized and everything was good. Then she accused me of wanting to fuck someone off Instagram I've never met, and I've since found out she's recently been messaging her ex. I'm in love with this girl, and I want to go on, but I'm scared of the future. Big love to all. What do I do?
Boundaries. No, maybe not this. First, set boundaries.
Throwing a rope?
No, it's like she was drunk when she did it, right? So, hey, sweetie, next time you drink and you say shit like that, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm fucking done. I'll give you that pass, right? You got to set boundaries for yourself, and she crosses the line. That it means she doesn't respect you, and fucking move on.
She also doesn't seem like, she seems very insecure. She just seems really unsteady. Well, there's two things. Well, you can't really say someone's unsteady just based on like
3 sentences.
3 sentences. But if you're the younger one by 6 years and you're able to recognize that someone, a woman no less, because usually women tend to emotionally mature a little bit faster than men.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you're 20 and you're seeing this 26 woman come unhinged like that, that's, to me, that's really concerning. That's messy. And because you're only 20, no kids, big future ahead, I say drop it. You'll fall in love deeper and harder many more times.
I mean,
That's unhealthy. I tell people to not stick around for stuff like that.
I met Khalyla when I was 42.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have stuck with the nobody girl that I was with 20, there wasn't one, right? But let's see, 23, I met a girl. I did. If I would have stuck with her, I mean, and I had the feelings for her.
Take deep love, I bet.
It was love at first, yeah, deep, right? But if I would have done that, my life would have turned such a different direction. It would have gone this way.
Yeah, I think it's good to feel all those things you're feeling. Date as many people, fall in love, put yourself in there. Don't put up these walls just because people hurt you, or try not to. Allow yourself all the growth possible and fall in love over and over again, but don't keep putting yourself in situations where it's like emotionally unhealthy. That to me is crazy. Telling someone to go fucking kill themselves. That ain't right. She ain't right.
She's not right, but
like even in my drunkest, angriest moment, I wouldn't throw a rope at someone.
Yeah.
Like if she threw a rope at you like last month.
And said, "Oh, if she did that to me,
what I'm saying.
Oh, she did that to me one time. Regardless, that's out. That's endgame.
So dangerous.
That's so crazy.
That's dangerous.
If I if I threw a rope at you and go hang yourself,
I go hang myself. Just so you cannot sleep for the rest of your life.
yeah, but
you had to like find a rope.
You would leave. You would leave, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it.
X. America's Got Talent.
Is that it?
Yeah. Anything to the people, the sleepers?
I already did it.
Oh, okay. Khalyla, any final words of the first episode?
I already did it.
2020?
Yeah, we're easing into it. I'm glad to be back. I'm tired of being fat shamed.
Poppy.
And that's basically it.
I'm not fat shaming you. Calling somebody beefy isn't fucking fat shaming.
It's a compliment.
You know what he's been doing too?
What?
Every time I have a plate of food, wow, babe, you eat a lot, huh? Wow, you really know how to eat.
I don't. Even if you gained 100 pounds, I would still be with you.
No, you would
Yes,
not.
I would.
I think
I would rip you apart on a daily basis, but I'd still
Yeah.
be with you.
He'd roast you for sure.
Yeah.
God, I always wonder that. Like, if I ever agreed to start a family with you, because you're somebody that, like, I've heard you make fun of, like, ex-girlfriends and calling them, like, you know what I mean? Like, orangutan tits and stuff. Like, you have said mean things about certain
Beef
people.
jerky tits.
Beef jerky.
What were you called, grandma tits or whatever?
Somebody had
like,
beef jerky
imagine, okay, because I have smaller breasts now.
Yeah, they're
So
nice.
let's say
and-
when I get pregnant, right, and then my skin gets really loose in my belly, because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then once the milk is gone from my breast, I'm gonna have grandma tits. What are you gonna?
I'm
what
not
are you
gonna say
do?
anything. I'll just maybe make sound effects, like jiggle, 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 stuff like that. No, I would never do that because that's the human body. The human body does it.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, God bless you. Take care.
That's abrupt.
That's nice. It's fine.
We'll be back
Okay.
with some housekeeping.
I'll pee and then we can come back.
And it's the first housekeeping of 2020.
Hey, I'm sitting in the king's chair.
Kimmel's and the Slept King's.
Myself.
The Slept King chair is now sitting, or George Kimmel is sitting in the Slept King chair. Anyways, guys, thank you to our sponsors for keeping the ship afloat for another year. BetterHelp, Postmates, Mint Mobile, and Calm. Visit betterhelp.com/belly. Join over 500,000 people taking charge of their mental health. George.
Yes, absolutely.
Special offer for TigerBelly listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/belly. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. George, that's $100. That's pretty crazy. You guys should download the app if you haven't already. So to start your free deliveries, download the app and use the code BELLY. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, like George Kimmel, because he uses Mint, and get the
Yes,
plan.
I do.
He does, and get the plan shipped to your door for free. Go to mintmobile.com/belly. For listeners of the show, Calm is offering a special limited time promotion of 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/belly. And guys, you can get your tickets to see the Slept King live at his website, BobbyLeeLive.com. Bobby will be in Irvine, California at the Irvine Improv, January 17th through 19th. George, are you going to be there? I remember that, the Irvine Improv.
Oh, you remember that
Hey,
one?
I also did that as well. We all had our moments at the Irvine
But I
Improv.
seem to remember people being like, Gilbert crushed.
No, that was Brea Improv. I
Okay.
also bombed there. People don't know about that. I actually did host it, and I bombed one of the shows
Why don't we talk about that more?
because we try to forget it.
Let's
George.
talk about
We
that
try to
one.
forget it. So yeah, you know what? Me and George might be there. Who knows? We don't know. Possibly from one of the nights.
I'll probably be in Orange County anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Schaumburg, Illinois. Bobby will be there at the Chicago Improv, February 13th through 16th. And check out the rest of the dates on his website, BobbyLeeLive.com.
And we promised Nick Youssef that we'd promote the other one.
Tell us about it, George.
You heard Bobby say it beforehand, but Rory Scoville, Nick Youssef, and Freddie Scott are following Tool on tour. So go to nottoolband.com for tickets. Nick Youssef, this is me shouting it out, so just know who you owe for this.
You heard it, Nick. George Kimmel. You owe George Kimmel.
But also, if you're listening, it's going to be a great show. So
Guys, once again, thank you for joining us for our first episode recorded in 2020 from the Slav King, the Queen, Pink Dick himself, and me, Gilbert, a.k.a. Gilbits. We love you very much, and we can't wait to do the rest of the year with you guys.
should we start doing giveaways at the end of this? So even if we're talking, people listen?
That's fun. So stay tuned for the next episode so we can talk about
But I
it.
guess if they're listening now, those are the people that don't need it.
True. Maybe we should announce at the beginning.
Yeah, let's,
we're going to figure out a workfall for that and just get ready for giveaways.
Give us any ideas if you want something we can do for fun at the end of the episodes during the housekeeping.
Yeah.
Any giveaways? What do you
guys
want us
want?
to give away or anything else?
That we can do a shout out. I don't know. Who knows? There's a lot of possibilities in 2020, George. And the
Always getting
sleepers,
better.
the sleepers can help us with that. So please follow TigerBelly on all social media at TigerBelly on Instagram, at the TigerBelly on Twitter, which will be more active this year. So be ready for that. And also email us any questions that you need help with or need advice on at adviceonhelpful@gmail.com.
Been a minute, huh?
It's been a while, huh? And George, where can we send packages?
Oh, it's been more than a minute on that. Let's
just see. Try your best.
It's down in the description box. I wrote the description box, so I've already done my job.
Okay, great. What if they're listening on audio?
Go to YouTube, check out any TigerBelly video, and check the description box.
Guys, you can follow everything Pink Dick at George
_ Kimmel.
Or if you're like Bobby and are wondering whose Twitter account is at Voted Best Tweets.
When did he do that? Was over the
I forgot. It was
holidays?
something where he asked Khalyla. She was like, that's George. He's like, what the fuck?
He's right. What did I tweet that I haven't tweeted in so long? What did he?
I think he might have like something he said. So he was wondering
Okay.
like, who is that? Because he was following that account.
Okay,
So he didn't
was
know
wondering
it was you.
why he had.
Followed someone that said voted Best Tweets. You can follow everything Khalyla at Calamity K, myself at Gilbert, and everything Bobby Lee at Bobby Lee Live. We love you. We'll see you next week. Good night.